my own notes, made during my time in Asia, but most are from Howard Rheingold's wonderful lexicon. They have a word for it. And that's about it. Everything else in this book is a lie. Just keep in mind that happiness is set in the future. The near future. Oh, let's say 10 minutes from now.
Part 1. Life on Grand Avenue. Chapter 1. Grand Avenue cuts through the very heart of the city, from 71st Street all the way to the harbor front, and although it is 8 lanes wide with a treed boulevard running down the middle, the avenue feels claustrophobic and narrow. Rising up in straight verticals and flanking either side are Grand Avenue's imposing Edwardian buildings, their facades creating 2 continuous walls. Many of these edifices were built during the great potash boom of the late 1920s, with all that entails. Somber Calvinistic capitalist features and a grim, heavy-handed feel. Buildings without laughter. From up on high, where the angels sit, Grand Avenue looks very handsome indeed, a veritable showcase of architectural dignity. But down below, on the level of the street, it is a far different scenario. One of littered, gritty, noisy lanes, choked with exhaust and angry taxis, of mad, rambling panhandlers and scurrying office workers. A world of constant din, where the echoing noise of traffic ricochets off the buildings in a crashing, cacophonous roar. The noise is an eternal presence here. With nowhere to go and no way to escape, it is caught in a perpetual standing wave, a never-ending feedback of cityscape clatter, static of the gods. But if the dominant sense from on high is visual, and on the street level oral, down below, in the depths of the loop, it is the sense of smell that is most saturated and most abused. Here, in a miasma of fumes, trains rattle-bang on an endless Mobius strip of work, sweat, salt, and grubby lucre. A merry-go-round, where the horses have emphysema, the paint is peeling, and the smell of halitosis and body odor swirls in oily whirls through the air. In the air is the air. Bodies inhaling dioxide, recycling waste, pressed into wedges already sticky in this, the morning rush hour crush. In the city, the bottom layer, the lowest level, is one of smell. Edwin Vincent de Valu, a.k.a. Ed, a.k.a. Eddie, a.k.a. Edwin, Edwyne, in his poetry-reading college dorm days, emerges from the underground at Faust and Broadview like a gopher into a towering canyon. On Grand Avenue, the rain is dirty before it hits the ground. Edwin had once caught a solo drop on the back of his hand, had stopped and marveled at that single bead of water, already streaked with soot. Edwin is a thin, officious young man with a tall, scarecrow walk and dry straw hair that refuses to hold apart. Even when dressed in a designer overcoat and polished turtle-cut Decani shoes, Edwin de Valu has a singular lack of presence, a lack of substance. He is a lightweight, in every sense of the word, and the morning's commute almost sweeps him under. In the urban Darwinism of rush hour, Edwin has to fight just to keep afloat, has to strain just to keep his head above the deluge. No one, least of all Edwin himself, could ever have suspected that the entire fate of the Western world would soon rest upon his narrow shoulders. On Grand Avenue, the east side underscore of sour milk and stale urine, so ever-present you start to taste it on your tongue, greeted Edwin like a familiar slap to the face, like a